Invitational, it is a full slate, 30 teams, 82 games. Portland Trailblazers, the lineups for Game 1 here at Day 2 at Cox Pavilion.
Going up against Zach Collins, who really came on strong towards the end of last season for this play challenge. That was a heck of a pass from Jenkins through traffic right on the money.
He can do that. Swanigan. Well, the bank is open early. You can cash advance anywhere. There's Grayson Allen. Swatted away by Collins. Back the other way, Baldwin. Stuck inside, finds Collins. Nice move away from Allen and puts it home.
I mean, I just...
If you're a Trailblazers fan, you've got a lot of guys who will be part of your rotation, present and future, who you'll see here over the next few days in Summer League. Layman with the putback. Jordan Niang will push it up for Utah. Bumps off Swanigan and Collins again.
How about that quick jump? Didn't complete.
Early going in the first. Stanton Kidd. The floater is good.
That was a nice.
Wade Baldwin guarded by Grayson Allen. John Jenkins, the jumper. It goes.
Just to see that there's some maturity yet to happen in terms of his body, but no doubt about his talent there. And how about that finish by Wade Baldwin there?
Zach Collins, we've seen him offensively and defensively. There's Layman, the jumper, and it's good.
And you see there
all who have seen the NBA level and been in the system, to your point, understanding how to play together. Stanton Kidd, it's good. Nice look.
A grasp of all those things.
Swanigan with the ball. Peyton Aldridge on the floor at 19. Nice move by Baldwin. First bucket. Guarded by Allen. Simons to the paint over Haas and good.
You can see at this stage, he hasn't learned that part, but you saw there the ability to score is definitely within his repertoire.
Allen, it's good. We know Collins with the board going the other way. Baldwin, been aggressive in the paint, off glass there. It's good.
What about George?
Okay.
Just call him Georgie. Big Georgie.
Inside, nice extra look. And Goodwin puts in 6 rebounds already here in the first quarter.
He made his presence felt.
Haas, the turnaround, nice touch.
That was impressive. Able to knock down that little jump shot.
National Freshman of the Year finalist at Purdue. George Niang.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that part was disappointing and probably takes a little bit of time for you to emotionally disconnect. But at this point now, you've had your
talk about Simons. You can already see, Coach, the raw ability, athleticism, and the talent. How excited are you to work with him and to almost work with a blank canvas in terms of getting it? You covered and watching him at Purdue, double-double machine. The guy obviously fights. We saw 6 rebounds here, Coach, in the first quarter. Talk about what you see from him as he develops and grows in your organization.
In that role, and I think Caleb is a guy who can, as you said, he can rebound, he can bang. He needs to learn to finish over some size, but he has a knack of, and he has an opportunity in front of him next year.
You know, as our game has kind of changed and gotten younger, it philosophically has changed.
21-8. So they have bounced back. Our thanks to Coach Stotts for joining us. Stanton Kidd from range, by the way, by his teammate Grayson Allen at Duke.
No, they probably did a lot
of that in practice. Swanigan, the spin.
That was really nice.
The college players are going to have to go through. How much does that get exponentially harder for a guy like Simons this year?
It's an adjustment. Portland plays with really good pace, like a San Antonio, in terms of how they execute, like a Golden State. And so he's going to get to go through that every day in practice.
Tim Duncan averaged 18-plus a game, 12-plus rebounds, and at least 3 assists.
That's an impressive stat line.
Pretty good. Kidd, who's been aggressive, puts it home. He's been good. Baldwin has taken it to the hole pretty much any time he's wanted to.
He's been impressive here today.
Grayson Allen, the floater, it's good. Nice touch.
Is at a distinct disadvantage there in the open floor.
Lewis finds Grayson Allen the turn. The jumper from 3. It's good.
It's lovely because of the spacing. and the overall skill set.
And smart. He's a smart player.
He is a smart player. And he's going to mature. Anthony.
We all have played against each other since like high school or went to the same school, whatever it may be. So we all know each other. So it's pretty cool to kind of have our first year, especially for the rookie class, have it under our belt.
And thinking of the idea of the two of you together, the competitiveness and the way your games complement each other, I got to first ask about the competitive nature you guys had against each other. Did you guys have a conversation about that at the draft? Joking about that a little bit?
No, it was funny. Like, after the game, obviously I slapped him in the face and about my entire life. And, should probably let security know that I'm going to do that next time. But definitely, it was a lot of fun. I had a great time. And just the workout. The first thing I said is it felt like a family environment. And I think that's just how I've always been. Rudy's done a great job of it. Rudy's done a great job of time, but I want to be able to accelerate that process and get there as fast as I can.
You hate to say that if an injury doesn't happen, you don't want to use an excuse.
Some of the things that you found to be entertaining in terms of comments.
My thing is, when LeBron's moved, she would go to private school. LeBron's on a much bigger scale, obviously, than me going to private school. But, I respect that decision. And as far as
moderating some of that chemistry and the importance of bringing favors back.
It's huge. Derek did a lot of things that people don't see. It doesn't show up on paper. And I think that's what we love most about him. And, it's actually pretty cool to see him out here doing this thing. See him get drafted. He wasn't sure. We had long conversations about whether he should go to college, come out and do all this right now. These guys have been in the league 15 years. Guys have been in the league longer than he's been alive. It's crazy. So
Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, they were one of the first young teams that started winning more than maybe
most. The other way. You missed it. Coach Stotts joining us earlier, raving about the ability of Trent. Takes the jumper there, right on time.
He didn't show as well, although he had a really good freshman year, but maybe didn't show as well. What a terrific finish. Stands positioning well, and that's going to really help his ability to get into the rotation. Nice finish there.
Inside, nice move by Wilder off that. Trent off the switch, guarded by Bradley. Duke over UNC. It's good.
How about the patience there? Got the switch and didn't rush it. Just created enough space to get to that three-pointer and knock it down.
Nice look from first quarter. Got Portland an early lead. They're up 9, under 8 to go. Nice jumper from Jenkins.
I'll tell you what, they had to and then add a couple more inches. Exactly. Because he had the same kind of frame. Haas, I think, a little more mobile, which actually helps you because
Grayson Allen.
That was one big physical human being. He wasn't even trying to hit you.
No.
Grayson Allen one end.
You'll see that start to be harnessed as he moves forward. I mean, it's much easier.
Wade Baldwin.
Good comment. I'll tell you what. All good players.
Baldwin from deep this time. Inside and outside with 4 to go. Largest lead. Grayson Allen off glass. It's good. Regardless of what people might think watching at home, these guys are playing like a guy like Wade Baldwin. They get noticed.
This is almost like
the follow on Layman's terms.
He has got some springs. Obviously, Swanigan and Collins
and experience.
Simon, Wade Baldwin.
Welcome to the area.
He's got a lot of basketball talent. And you know what? He's got a toughness about him. He plays with an edge. He does not lack confidence nor that competitive spirit you want out of your young player.
Yang from deep. Debut for Anthony Simons. Jake Layman had the big throwdown earlier in the game. Here off glass, nice move.
Movement, their defense was really good. And give Utah some credit. I think both teams from an organizational standpoint feel really good about what they saw from the pieces that are most relevant to them.
16 points for Grayson Allen. And some controversy at the end, but not enough for Utah. They fall 90.